story goes back to the spring of 2013, when Christine was beginning to believe that she would never find that horse, the one that would take a special place in her heart. After owning 2 geldings of dubious provenance that had been bought and then sold during the previous 5 years, Christine had been riding a loaned horse named Lucy, an Irish cob with the sweetest personality, but that loan was coming to an end. Out of the blue, Christine was contacted by Sarah Robertson, the owner of Valley Farm Riding Centre in Wickham Market. Sarah was looking for a home for a very large and anxious 9-year-old Irish draft mare, and knowing that Christine was searching for the right horse, Sarah got in touch and invited us over to meet this mare known by the name Mystery, later to be renamed Doodles. At the beginning of the first meeting, things didn't go smoothly when Mystery was reluctant to allow Christine to sit on her. After that, the test ride went well, and we agreed to take Mystery into our little herd.
I have a horse.
She was renamed Misty, and not long after that, when a friend casually referred to her as Misty Doodles, the name Doodles was adopted. Her breeding name was Aguerre Collen. In the early days after Doodles arrived, Zara, the Russian Arab mare, tried to retain her herd seniority over the new arrival, but a few months later, after a big fight between them, Zara was forced to accept her place beneath Doodles in the pecking order. They became strongly bonded and stayed that way for the 11 years that they were together, sharing many outings to show jumping and cross-country events, forest rides, and even a trip to Holcombe Beach. Christine's time with Doodles was not without incident. As previously mentioned, Doodles, despite her large size, was a very nervous horse and easily spooked by objects such as new temporary road signs, large plant leaves blowing in the wind, and fallen tree branches. Doodles was nervous about 2 types of things that moved and things that didn't move. In the winter of early 2018, Doodles developed a major health issue when an impacted tooth led to a serious sinus infection that required a week at the local vet yard to have the sinuses drained, immediately followed by surgery at a specialist veterinary facility in Newmarket. She came through it and returned to the herd after 2 weeks, when she was warmly greeted by her friends. She had been very much missed. In her later years, we moved to a local farm, formerly an eventing yard with great facilities, very large paddocks and hundreds of acres of hacking land, including a 200-acre woodland site to explore. Doodles was very happy. In the last 12 months of her life, Doodles developed crippling arthritis that increasingly limited her mobility. Long-term painkillers were administered, but as the winter grew more challenging for her, and the unpleasant side effects of the drugs began to manifest, it became obvious that Christine's wish to give her beloved horse one last summer was not going to be possible. With great reluctance and sadness, we helped Doodles to cross the Rainbow Bridge on 3rd December 2024 at the age of 20. She was finally free of pain and unhappiness after months of growing discomfort and declining quality of life. It was the most difficult decision that we have ever had to make. The herd grieved for her, as did all of us who were there during her final years of life.